Number 4, what's the easiest way to factor? I'm sorry. What's not the easy? What's the easiest method? Good job, factoring. So this is going to be C plus 8 and C plus 2. The solutions are -8 and -2. So that answer was A. Didn't we do that problem yesterday? Yes, we did. Number 5, the height of an arrow. I'm going to take 40t minus 5t squared equals 0. Common factor would be 5 and t. That leaves inside 8 minus t. This answer gives me 0. This answer is 8, so it's 8 seconds. Now, number 6. If I use square roots, I would take the square root of each side. But no, you cannot take the square root of a negative, so D, there is no solution. Number 7, most of you did not complete the square. I'm going to count it wrong. Even if you do it by a wrong method, I'm going to count it wrong. Complete the square. I need to put my complete in, which means I need to put the zeros. Now I'm going to do the square. So it's n minus what? 4 squared. 16. 20 and 16 is 36. Now I take the square root of each side. N minus 4 is 6. Nope. Plus or minus. Add 4. Remember, you can't plus or minus at the end. You'll get the wrong answer. You have to plus and minus halfway through. And then positive 6 and 4 gives me 10. Negative 6 and 4 is -2. So it's A, -2. Okay, now we're going to number 8, quadratic formula. I first need to rearrange it. So I've got x squared minus 3x minus 18 equals 0. Is there a method easier than quadratic formula? Factoring is way easier, but it told me the quadratic formula, so I have to. So my A is 1, B is -3, and C is -18. X equals -3. So what do I do? 3 plus or minus the square root. B squared is -3 squared, and -3 squared is 9. Positive. Minus 4 times 1 times -18 all over 2a. So x is 3 plus or minus. Now you are going to have a day you don't have a yellow calculator. You're going to have to use the little blue calculator. So for the blue calculator, you're going to have to do this part first. 9 minus -72. 4 times 18 is 72. All over 2. Minus negative is plus positive. So that gives me 3 plus or minus the square root of what? 81. Square root of 81 is 9. So it's 3 plus or minus the square, 9 over 2. 3 plus 9 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 3 minus 9 is -6. Divided by 2 is -3. So the answer is 6 and -3, which is D. If I take to find the discriminant, I have to do B squared minus 4AC. Do I have to do all the other stuff? Don't have to do it. So I'm going to take B squared would be 4 squared, which is 16 minus 4 times A times C. And if you put 16, this part gives me 96. 16 minus 96 is -80. How many solutions do you get if the discriminant is negative? 0. You get no real solutions. How many solutions would I get if it was a positive? 2. How do I get no solutions? Negative. How do I get one solution? 0. On 10, the answer was A. I don't feel like I need to go over that. That was pretty easy. And number 11, you could pick the method that Okay, so I think the easiest is to factor. I noticed this on many people's paper on the back row. I noticed that y'all went like this. What multiplies to give me 8 and adds to give me 6? 4 times 2. No, it says -8, and there's a number in front of with the 2. You can't do it that way. So I have to first take out a 2. Then I got 8x squared minus 3x minus 4. What multiplies to give me 4 and adds to give me 3? X minus 4 and x minus plus 1. And then people think those answers are the answers that go in the blank. What do you have to do? You have to do +4 and -1.